Hello, welcome to this lesson on economic analysis. We talked before about the concept of scarcity and how that forces us to make choices. When we make a choice, we get some things and we also lose some things. So the trade offs are the things that we have to give up by making our choice. And the specific value of what we are giving up, that's called our opportunity cost. This is the opportunity that we're losing by picking something else, basically. So we have an example right here. Here we have the price, the pairs of shoes, and here we have movies that we're gonna go watch. And you can see that with my money, I can buy this specific combination, 0 pairs of shoes and 10 movies. But I could also, with the same amount of money, buy 3 pairs of shoes, but then I would only be able to watch 4 movies. Now, let's say that we're currently deciding on doing this combination, combination C. This would give us uh, 2 pairs of shoes and would allow us to watch 6 movies with our money. So we would do both of these things. Now, if I'm thinking that I want to buy an additional pair of shoes, then I would go from 2 to 3. So I got an additional pair of shoes right here, went from 2 to 3. But by doing so, I'm gonna have less money available to watch movies. So I went from having the money to buy 6 movies to now only being able to watch 4 movies. So the amount of movies that I am losing by switching from 2 to 3 pairs of shoes is 2 movies. I'm going from 6 to 4 movies. So I've lost the ability or the opportunity to watch 2 movies. So this is my opportunity cost. This is how many movies I'm losing by making this choice. Key thing here to remember is opportunity cost is looking at what you're losing only. So here I'm only losing movies. So the opportunity cost is just the 2 movies that I'm losing. Okay. Let's do another example. Let's say I was considering at the start buying 4 pairs of shoes and watching 2 movies. This would be represented by choice E. Now, if I wanted to watch 8 more movies, I would go from being able to watch 2 movies all the way to 10. But that means that with my limited resource, here being the amount of money and time I have, with my limited resources, I would not be able to buy any pairs of shoes. So by watching 8 more movies, I lost a bunch of shoes. Well, how many shoes did I lose by making this choice? The opportunity that was lost here was being able to buy shoes. How many shoes did I lose? Well, I went from being able to buy 4 pairs of shoes to now none. So my opportunity cost here, the amount of things that I'm losing is 4 pairs of shoes. So I went from 4 to 0, lost pairs of shoes, I lost 4 pairs of shoes. That's my opportunity cost. When people are making these decisions, they look at something called their marginal benefit and marginal cost. The word marginal means additional. So this is the additional benefit when I get another unit of something. Then we got the marginal cost. This is the additional cost of getting another unit of something. You can see here that as I get more and more of items, the additional benefit starts to go down. For example, when I'm very hungry, the first slice of pizza is going to give me a lot of additional benefit, but the 20th slice of pizza, not so much. So as I get more and more of something, the marginal benefit starts to go down. That can be represented by this downward sloping marginal benefit curve right there. On the other hand, my marginal cost, as I try to get more and more units of something, it starts to go up. So the marginal cost increases as I try to get more and more of something. And not only do I have to pay more for the slices of pizza, but I also have additional opportunity costs that start to increase as well. Like I'm eating pizza, I'm not eating other foods, and I might have some health issues and all of these things. So the marginal cost increases as I get more and more units of something. So From that, we can see how many units we should really get. If my marginal benefit is more than my marginal cost, so for example, at this specific quantity of items, the marginal benefit is more than the marginal cost. This means that I could get more benefit if I purchase more items. So as long as the marginal benefit is more than the marginal cost, I should continue to get more of those items. On the other hand, over here, if the marginal cost is more than the marginal benefit, then I should not continue to get those items because now it's costing me more than it's benefiting me. So I should not get any more of those items. So here, the benefit is higher, it's higher still all this way. So as long as the marginal benefit is higher, continue to get those items until it reaches a point where they're equal. At this specific point, where the marginal benefit equals the marginal cost, my total benefit is maximized. So I'm getting the maximum possible benefit by getting this quantity of those items. So here I should continue to consume more things. This is the optimal amount for me to consume where the marginal benefit equals the marginal cost. And as soon as the marginal costs get higher, I should stop consuming things and go back here. Yes. Thank you guys for listening. See you next time.